Welcome back. This is the second leg of the Bradby Shield encounter. The second half just about to start in the center. Royal lined up and ready. Trinity to rush out onto the field very soon. We're coming in as Royal College now in the lead, 13 points to 5 in the second half. Trinity really need to up and tackle now because Royal College is putting the pressure on Trinity in the Lions' Den very, very strongly in that first half. And Royal not really having too much possession in the first bits of the game for about a good 20 minutes, but really when they took it in, they made those points count.
So it's quite straightforward really. It's been hard work for Trinity College. I'm hoping again in the second half, another 35 minutes, Trinity will come out and play out of their skins again. They just need to just believe a little bit more in themselves, play aggressive, hard, strong rugby. They need to do that. Otherwise, Roy was just going to run away with it and have a really good time.
Trinity's back on the field. And Royal College now kick off for the second half of the second leg of the Bradby Shield encounter. We're here, live pictures coming to you on Group of Irony today at www.groupofirony.lk from everywhere around the world. As Royal now in the lead clearly for the Bradby Shield. 13 to 5 on the scores. Royal with the kickoff. Here we start, second leg, second half. This final 35 minutes of the game.
Referee Ron Fernando, his long whistle, and a kick deep into Trinity territory. This time fielded cleanly, barring any knock-ons as Trinity finds a long touch. So we have the first line out in the first meter play.
Royal so far have not been doing too well with their lineouts, Changa. That's one thing the Royal has not done proper. But second half, they might get that right.
Yeah, because if you, as you mentioned in the first half, they come back quite strongly, or stronger than the first half of the day. Because they got 13 points on the board. So we cannot say that they're not so strong in the first half. They come stronger. And let's see this line out. As you see, Royal, the first line out is a good one. They want it at number 2. It's a good thing to go at number 2 with the wet condition with ball.
Royal now doing what they do best, getting that maul in place. Royal back now driving the distance from the centre itself, from the 50-meter line. Keep driving, and it collapses.
Ron Fernando has his hand out for advantage. As you see, Royal player being driven back, no advantage.
Number 7, come inside.
And as you say, he's coming on the sides.
Number 7 called out for Trinity.
Coming from side.
Oh, he's
coming from the side, says the referee. I think we can hear him finally. We've got sound coming in from the referee finally, and we can hear what he's saying. So number 7 coming from the side, says the referee. Royal go for touch. Again, decent distance. Yes, looks like it. Royal College now moving forward once again back into Trinity terrain and also in possession of the ball.
And they will have the yards once again. And they will collectively
Take
get
your mark,
together,
please.
get
Your
the
mark,
ball
okay?
and, you know, position
I give it-
there at the back. And they will
Your mark
walk
here.
it, walk it,
I give you a
drive
mark.
it, drive it
I give you
through.
a mark. Okay. Mark here.
Royal with the throw in. Second line out of the second half.
More.
Number 2 again, you know, that's pretty much what they want to do now. It's good script.
Setting up for that ball, but unfortunately collapsing.
Trinity College have a lot of pressure on themselves now. They really trying to get up to speed. Control Royal College before they get up to momentum.
Release. Watch your back. Watch your back.
For their part with this territorial game, being in the corners, grind away and
Number
score
5.
points, make some history,
Release.
hopefully hit the record books.
Royal driving hard and fast. This is what they do. This is what they did in the first half as well. As soon as you got possession, closer to the line, pull on.
It's remarkable how Royal make it look so easy. Such discipline, such patience, such skill. Wonderful to see as well. Here we go. Space on the outside. Scramble, desperate defense of Trinity College. But still, Royal maintain possession.
Trinity coming forward, up and tackle there. Pushing Royal back slightly.
It just is a matter of time, you know, before Royal score again. They look so strong when they got possession, driving forward. Beautiful body position as well.
Number five, number five.
Driving body position, excellent stuff.
Royal putting the pressure on Trinity
Number two, stay back.
from the word go in the second half. This was before Trinity was called in for coming from the side. They need to be mindful of that. Referees watching in very close. Royal edging ever so closer to that line to go through for the second half of the game.
If you look at that ruck ball from that point, there's no line of
Watch
defense
the
in
back.
Trinity College.
Watch your back.
There's no marker on the bear with the ball. It really is little errors like that. They're going to cost Trinity College even more.
Royal finally running it out a little bit, moving it out of the back. Once again, the pack is in. Close quarter play, that's what Royal does, close to the line, and they do it very well. They proved themselves in Colombo. They did it twice over in Kandy now. They're looking for a third.
Just grinding away.
Number five.
Absolutely.
Referee once again warning to move back to the Trinity line, the Trinity defense.
Well, it doesn't seem to be a Trinity defense, you know. You see the Royal gain every time they get the ball, they gain forward.
Number two.
Good carry yards. There we go.
Royal almost over there, almost over the line. Just a few inches away. And Royal College score once again in this game. Second half starts in the second leg of the Bradby. Over the line, very, very, very fast. Within 5 minutes, Royal College extend the lead to 18-5. And Trinity in real trouble.
There's a replay from the other angle. So simple. When the work is done, it's quite a pleasure to watch.
Number 15.
There needs to be somebody. I've lost count. I've lost count with the big total.
So the total is now stacking up to 59-12 for Trinity College. So now that's, would this be another record year? Would this be another record year? That's something that's probably playing on Royal College's mind. Janga, what do you think? Could they turn this out to become a record year?
Yeah, I'm sure with the way it's going. We just started the game.
Bradby. Beautiful Bradby shield. This is what they're playing for. This is what it's all about.
Your mark.
And of course, I think that's the Sumitraj Trophy at the back of the Bradby. Royal have already won that, and I'm sure both trophies will be at Reed Avenue from today.
Number one.
It looks like the story is going to be that it's going to go back to Reed Avenue, stay there for a whole year. Trinity really need to up their game. I hope the Trinity gives us a good game of rugby and we'll enjoy, because nothing to lose, Chano. Nothing to lose, Chango.
Yeah, as everyone said before the game, also nothing to lose, nothing to lose. With 20 points to 5, I think there's absolutely nothing to lose.
Hard words coming in from Chang over there. Trinity now in possession of the ball on the to-meet line, just moving back. Royal College trying to, once again, I'm sure, turn over possession, put the pressure back on Trinity. That's what they've been doing throughout. Already scored 7 points in the second half. 20 points on the board so far. Very, very comfortable and confident position. Looks like that's a pushover. Almost there, almost there. Trinity really need to up the game now because it's 20-5. The stakes are increasing by the second. The gap is just widening.
Almost brilliant counter-rucking from Royal College. Wonderful to see. These are the clinical departments that Royal excel in. Trinity College trying for possession, trying for territory, and not succeeding in the process.
No, nothing.
You can look at the body language between the Trinity and the Royal College team. That says a story in itself.
10 meters.
Roy's going to be looking for distance once again and try and move play back into the 20-50. I think they've successfully done that once again. Move play right back to where it started. Trinity, yes, gets possession of the ball, but we're still having the distance on side of Royal. Like Changa just said before, one little mistake from Trinity at the line out, and the ball is to Royal.
That's what Royal will do. They'll just play territory, get as far down the park as possible, take their time.
Five.
So Trinity really have an uphill task now. Let's see what they can come up with.
Trinity now in possession of the ball. Unfortunate. Royal playing the advantage along the line, along the side. Royal College in possession, playing advantage. Criminal error. Criminal error. Royal now working that line. Ball going wide. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. That could have converted into more points for Royal. I believe referees bringing back play to the first error.
Mistakes in both corners, really. Unfortunate because it was such a good try. Had it gone the passage. Watch this.
Number 11.
Oh,
Number 11.
not a bad pass. Just the one hand, they should have picked it up.
Close to the line. They're going to try to drive this past Trinity. Trinity really fumbling over there. Royal still pushing very strong. Trinity holding on quite decently there. The ball collapses. Will the ball come out fast enough? Where is the ball? The ball is out. It's passed out to the line. Royal trying to run it. Support coming in. Referee calls back play. Penalty to Royal.
Trinity needs to change the game now. They need to change the game style. They need to get every time they get possession. As you see, the referee having a chat with the Trinity skipper Sheikh.
All right, so the referee wants he wants the captain to talk to the team. Not very happy about how play is happening in the centre. It's a general warning for now, and he says he'll take it up a step if things don't change.
Excellent refereeing from Ron Fernando. He just said, here's a general warning. You're making constant mistakes. It needs to change. Talk to your team. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Get it right, because then I, as the referee, are going to take the next step. So we're going to see some yellow cards.
All right, Royal once again at the line out. So close, inches away from the Trinity line. There you go, Royal once again, the pack together. Trinity doing well there to hold them back, but not really. Royal pushing through on the side. And that looks like they're going over the try line once again. Very, very close, just inches away.
Referee Ron Fernando has spotted another infringement, and he's having his hand out, and he's called for a timeout. I'm sure he's going to have a chat with the player concerned. He was not happy with the number 8.
Yeah, the number 8 is being called up.
I told you. Sir,
and that's a yellow card for Trinity. Referee did warn him before. The warning was not heeded. And unfortunate, Trinity lose a player on the field. One man down, China. That's going to change things even further.
And the number 8 Ratna has been yellow carded. As I said, Inura, it's not chic, but as I said before, that Trinity number 8, Kalia Ratna has been yellow carded for bringing the ball down. Trinity need to change the thing, maybe boring, maybe the wrong thing, but just to put the ball down the park every time they get it and forget about running the ball. As you see Royal in the pit driving ball, as a referee Fernando has called once, and the next call will be use it, and I hope Trinity forwards must be hoping for that.
Royal really forcing the error over there, I guess.
No.
Still in possession of the ball. Still very close to the line. Still the ball with the back. That looks like a quick breakthrough. Royal almost there. Trinity defense really crumbling right now. It's like a knock forward. Knock forward the ball. Trinity now gain possession. They'd want to take this out fast and go in for distance.
Rare possession for Trinity.
Very, very rare possession, especially in the second half. Royal have really turned the tables.
Number 9. Right, okay. Next time
A little bit of a warning on language there for Royal College. The scrum half being called up. Very interesting stuff happening in the centre. The excitement is clearly running high.
Yes, true. The scrum half was told not to use certain words. Maybe you need to go back to the dictionary.
Number 8.
Decide what 10 words he's going to use in the match.
match.
Stick to those 10 words.
Yep, he's asked the number 8 to move back.
Coach!
Trinity's one player down.
Bind!
Back.
Set!
Trinity have the ball
Steady!
now.
Steady!
They make out of it.
There's a chance for Trinity to get out of their own half.
Hold.
They really need to
Get
get
out
out
of jail,
of jail
really.
now. They're trying to run it.
Step back, yellow!
Trying to gain some distance. Putting ball to boot. Gaining a little bit of distance. Coming a little away from the line. But Royal now once again back into possession.
Yeah, a little bit of breather, a little bit of distance, reorganize, get their energy back. But still, I think it's a line out for the for Royal. As you can see, I think there's a substitution coming in from the Trinity camp, number 17.
No. Who's going now?
Peter Joshua is coming onto the field.
All right, Changa, give me a prediction. What will be the Royal final score today?
I actually don't want to predict anything, Shano, with this Royal side, because every given opportunity just keep on, they just hammer into the Trinity defense, and I don't know how many points will be on, maybe 30, maybe another 39.
Fair enough, we'll go with that one. For all of you watching, thank you for the company. And of course, wonderful to join us here on this Singer Bradby on Rupavahini. As the Royal College now start to make huge gains in territory, running at will. Everybody's having a go and everybody's enjoying themselves. The stark difference between Trinity and Royal College today. No hesitancy on their part, driving at that line. Wonderful legs, strong hard running, excellent stuff.
That's a line out. Another substitution coming in. Number 1 is back on the field for Trinity number 1. Ravinder Vijay Tilaka, the try scorer.
Who's going out?
1 in 15 out.
Hold.
See a line out, Trinity line out there. Referee Fernando has just signed number 22 on the field for Trinity. According to the list that they have given up is
Akita Sakala Surya.
And I think that is
number 1 player Elliot
Trinity fullback. Nandu Herat, I think he's been substituted.
Well, I believe Danny Duherat was also changed in before. I think he came onto the field a little later, not on the starting lineup, and now he's been taken out fast.
He was in the starting lineup. He was playing full
All right.
he was in the starting. Trinity loses the line out. Royal have won that line out. Stolen away from Trinity. It's going to be real test of defense for Trinity now. And Royal has stolen their line out.
Royal playing absolutely hard-hitting rugby right now. They're having a lot of fun on the park, that's for sure. Trinity with the penalty.
Number 5.
Scrum down. That is perfect drive forward. Epitomizes Royal College Rugby versus Trinity College today. And Bradby. Hard, head down, shoulders are in the right position. Drive, knock your man forward. Knock him out of the way because we can gain the yards. Get over that gain line.
There's been some fantastic rugby from the centre. 55 minutes on the clock. We've got roughly about 15 more to go without stoppage time. And Trinity really under pressure now.
The only good point now is that Trinity is having possession in the line out right now. Hopefully they win the line out and keep position or go deep into more deeper into the Royal territory. And he loses the line out there again. Once again, the number 1 Royal line out jumper has destroyed the Trinity number 2 the line out. As you see, Nickel shooting that up and under, fielded by the Trinity winger, and he's trying to make a break of it. Takes the ball up in front. The Trinity is recycling position. Number 9 for Trinity. That's another penalty for Trinity coming for holding on. Trinity has actually picked up the game for the last few seconds or last few minutes. Inura?
Well, it's Kia Motors versus Kandurara right now. For Kia Motors with a passion and power for sport and positive momentum, creating for people from all walks of life. Kia proudly is the main sponsor for Royal College on their jerseys, as you can see today. The sponsor also of the Australian Open, the FIFA World Cup, the UEFA European Football Championship and all that. And then we have them today with Royal College proudly on their jersey, running up and down the park. And this is exciting stuff even for the sponsors who are on board as we set out to see some fantastic rugby in the centre.
Close the gap. And now ready for that. Please, in red. Please, in.
Also, I think we need to give a shout out to Kandurara Group of Companies to go on board for Trinity Rugby as a sponsor, along with Singer, of course, who supports the game in all its forms. They're a national level sport of clothing sponsor and actively promotes youth football in the country. And the Scrummage from Trinity would want to say a very big thank you, of course, out to Kandurara for sponsoring the team. So those are our sponsors for the two sides. And Trinity once again with the throw in of the line out. Do you lose it once and once again?
One extra man.
All right, Trinity in possession this time. Working it down the park. Trinity putting the pressure back on Royal College. Will they go over the line? They need points on the board. 20-5. Will Trinity turn it around? Will they go across? Oh no, unfortunate for Trinity. That was a slight little teeny-weeny interception. Pass at the wrong time. He had just passed the player. The pass came through. It was a little too far gone. Unfortunate there for Trinity College. They almost had it. They almost went over the try.
Certainly did. Certainly had got almost over the line. Unfortunately, have a look at this. Just need to be a little bit more protective of that ball. That tackle, unfortunately, dislodging the ball out of the Trinity player. Trinity's opportunity.
Did we see something that we should not have been seeing on screen? Unfortunately. All right, Trinity once again with the throw in. Will Royal upset this line out as well?
Don't close the gap.
Trinity really under pressure. Now need the points. Royal once again. Yellow card for Royal College as well. Who's the player on the yellow card? Who's that walking out right now? Number 4 for Royal College. That is Fadil Adnan for Royal College. Unfortunately been taken out. Second row out for the Royal Pack as well. In the sin bin, Shano.
Well, opportunity now for Trinity College. Let's have a look what they do from here. They need to be a little bit more direct, believe in themselves, drive with this line like they did slightly before.
2 yellow cards in the game. 2 yellow cards in the game. 1 on each side.
Sub okay there, sub okay there. Well, line nekat yan. Line nekat yan. They are like a kadu.
All right, so number 8 for Trinity being asked to move back as Royal is also 1 man short of the pack.
Coach! Fine!
This time Trinity have the ball.
Set! Steady!
Down, locked in. Trinity put in. Through and through. Cleared out. Running the ball. Running it in. Almost breaking through. Trinity now playing running rugby. Quick passes and out.
Much better from Trinity College. This is exactly what they should be doing all the game.
There's about 10 minutes on the clock for this game to tick on. Trinity now putting the pressure back on Royal College. Royal is also down 1 player.
A little bit more fire from Trinity College. Excellent to see.
Trinity absolutely nothing to lose. Pushing through. And it's try time for Trinity College. Second try for the game. 10 points on the board. And this is the first one for the second half from Trinity. They've got about 9 minutes more on the clock. 20-10, the scores go up. Big man, very clear about what he wanted to do. Pushing through real hard. Slam dunk, slam down. Super hard on the ground. Now there
Beautiful
you go.
try.
And injured, unfortunately. Hopefully it's nothing too major. Probably be back on his feet, hopefully.
Trinity gets 5 points on the board. So it's 20 points to 10. As you see the crowd cheering. And the try scorer is all right. His second try of the game. Was it converted?
Much better effort from Trinity College, Chang'a. Pleasing to see him. That's the second try he scored today.
So they got the big boys who they can use and effectively need the try in the red zone of the Royal red zone. They should move it around, get to that position, and use these boys to run through the ramp through the defense.
They've done that very effectively in the
It's an 8-point difference for this match, Shano, and I'm sure Sheikh's boys will try and get that much closer and to get some more points on the board and get it closer, get the second leg as a victory, and also end the unbeaten run of Royal College. That should be the idea of Trinity right now.
That's it, Chang'a. That's exactly what I would be thinking. Have a go, try and win the game.
Stay back, stay back.
Trinity had put it for a long time and kept it in the hands, but there's a bull coming through and he's got it. He got the bounce, he got the legs, he's been chased, he's on the goal line and Trinity scores. A rare opportunity from the Trinity winger, number 11, Rana Raja, Vishwa Rana Raja. The bounce was right, the kick was right, and the scoreboard's ticking right. It's 20 points to 17. Has Trinity got their act together? Maybe a bit too late, but nevertheless, they have got another point another score on the board. Look at that run. He's looking at the defenders. Oh, that boy is fast. That's, as you say, Shan.
Very good news. Just as we were talking, a chance for Trinity College to be a little bit more aggressive and show what they're made of. And there you go. Perfect timing, perfect bounce, good good catch by the winger. Absolutely wonderful. Look at that. That's what you want. That's what they could have been doing all game.
Conversions is good. So they got, it's 20 points to 19. Are they slipping a victory? Are they slipping a victory? They got to be on their guard because Royal are going to come back strongly because they have been hurt. They have been dented.
As we said before, Changa, doesn't matter about the Bradby right now for Trinity College. It's about winning this game. If they can do that, it'll be a lot of hard back for them, a lot of pride, a little bit more respect as well. And a wonderful story and a wonderful script for this amazing Bradby Shield.
Time on.
Now you need to be guided by the clock. The clock is just a guide, really. The referee's clock is the definitive story, so don't be guided by the clock on screen. That's just there for what we call purposes. But Trinity College, what a wonderful story so far. Coming back strong in the second half. Whatever they said in the second half has worked. Now they need to carry on from here. Really assert themselves, control ball, keep possession.
There you go, Trinity putting the pressure on Royal now. They really have turned things around in the second half of the game. I'm pretty sure Royal confidence is slightly shaken now, thinking it's 20 to 19 after all, and they wanted to end this game on their terms. And they don't just want the shield, they probably want to win the second leg as well.
Push straight, okay? Push straight.
Well, I rather think for Royal College it's about having a good clean sheet, making sure they have 2 W's from Colombo and from Candy. But for Trinity College
6
now,
minutes.
opportunity, 6 minutes to go on the clock. 6 minutes to the end of this wonderful Bradby Shield. There's been a spectacular Bradby Shield so far.
And Royal have possession of this ball. The scrum down, it's in Trinity terrain. They'd want to try to make the pack work the way they do.
What a perfect position for Trinity to strike one against the head, steal one back.
Trinity number 21 is just walking into the park, and that is Tehan Karunanaika, and out goes the scrum up for Trinity, isn't it? Is it not? It's Avishka Sheikh, the number 10.
He can come over. Coach!
A little bit of confusion as we walked off the park, but Royal now have to go in. Royal put in now. Try and drive this back. Ball's out. Royal pushing through, putting the pressure back on Trinity. They want to end this game on their grounds. They absolutely want to have the second half. I'm sure they want the second leg as well in the bag. Unbeaten record is so far this season, which I'm sure they don't want to bring down. So no compromises with Royal College now. But Trinity, excellent stuff in the second half of this game. They really put the pressure back on Royal. Pushing through, Royal doing what they do with that pack, doing exactly what they know and the rugby that they play. There you go, referee almost in the way. Royal pushing through very hard, almost through, inches away from their try line. The last push, the final push is now coming through for Royal College. Will they go across the try line once again and widen the gap in terms of points?
Good defense from Trinity College. Royal College, just the clinical efficiency is so good to see. Got time on the clock now, just ticking away. Precious minutes. Trinity would ideally like to be up the field, but they have to put their bodies on the line and defend this scrum.
Mark here.
They can somehow manage to steal possession
Boys,
back.
come. Cool.
Win against the head. It would be a fabulous story.
Ball once again. A very strong position with the pack. They got the pack to the line. Very close to the try line, the pack. I believe Royal have the number 4 back. There we go. They go in for the bind.
Come this side.
Royal back to 15 players on the field. Last couple minutes on the clock. Close to the Trinity try line. Royal go through once again. Ball's been put in. Kept inside. A break from the back. Royal now driving hard. They want to put the points on the board. Trinity defense still holding. Royal edging ever so close. Edging inches in at a time.
College driving at the line now. It's everything.
Roll away.
They want to give anything away.
Step back on the line.
There it is, almost.
Roll away.
Really attacking for all they're worth. My goodness.
Step back. No.
Try time! Royal College put 5 more on the board. Widen the gap 25 to 19. 66 points in the lead now for Royal. 70 minutes just up on our clock. The referee's clock will tell us the story when it ends. But 25 to 19, Royal widen the gap once more. Trinity being very, very strong in the second half. But this might be an easy conversion for Royal. Might be another 2 points coming on their way. It's exciting rugby from the second leg of the Bradby Shield here in Ballycally.
It really was just a matter of time before Royal scored. We knew exactly what they were going to do. Trinity College tried, desperate defence.
Easy conversion, as promised. 2 more points on the board for Royal. 27 to 19. The gap has just widened to 8 points. Royal in a very challenging position once again. Very close to full time.
Very much so. It's all done and delivered now. Done and dusted, Chango.
Shano, very interesting to see the try. It showed in slow motion. Royal exactly knew where to score the try. He scored
Behind the place. Keep it
between
behind
the
the place.
goalpost where it meets the ground, where you can ground it there. It's not over the goal line. That is a part of it. I think the Royal player, he went and just grounded there. And my hats off to him because he knew exactly what he was doing. Royal on the attack. Royal want more points. Royal wants more. They are hungry. Trinity wanted to open it out. They want some balls on the board, but Royal are having the most important thing in the ball, the position. 27-19. The clock is running down. The pass has gone back. Has Trinity won position? Yes. No. Royal have got it back again. A loose ball. Back to the forward. Once again, it's another loose ball. And the referee says play on. It came off the shoulder or the lower part of it. As Royal still on another move. Many attacks, many moves. Taking up to Trinity. They lose position this time, so Trinity will have the option of a scrum or a line out. A referee, I think AR assistant referee Veranga has spotted something. His flag is out.
Number 13.
Oh. Huh? Hayang क्या हुआ है?
Yellow card
Red number 30. Please get tap, sir. Captain. Hi, boys. Sorry, sir. Number 30. Sorry, sir. Your number is what? Over there, please. 30. Yeah. Last one.
Gaurav Veerakund leading with the referee, and I think he was naughty because you could see the guilty bar or look of him. But we would like to see a replay what happened. But obviously he's taken it up. It's a yellow card. It doesn't matter. He can have an early shower. The game is almost over.
All done, delivered, all done, dusted, as they say. Royal College on the attack. Just unfortunate, couldn't go get the offload sorted out. He did go forward as the player hit the deck.
mark, please.
Trinity now one man down, one man short in the field with the last couple of minutes, probably the last couple of minutes or the last 1 minute of the game right now.
It might just well be the last scrum. The script well written by Royal College. Quite spectacular, the last line-out rather.
It's been more or less a well-scripted story.
Are we on a big roller?
There you go, Royal doing what they do. The roller's on. Royal mauling hard, pushing hard, very, very hard. Now breaking out. Two handoffs, still going. There you go. Royal keeping the ball in close quarters. Gonna push inch by inch. They're gonna edge closer. Inch by inch, that's what they're gonna do. Once again, the referee asking the Trinity players to move back, not to come on the side. Trinity's one-man shot at the moment. Royal might want to use that advantage. Running the ball out, through the center almost. Being held back. Support is there. The ball is loose. Trinity kick it out. Little punt. Royal once again in possession, running it back. He's just realized that it is full time. Ball's kicked out, I assume. And that's full time. That's a wrap from the Bradby Shield, the second leg here in Kandy. 27-19 are the scores. Royal College coming in with 39 from Colombo, adding another 27. Trinity coming very strongly in the second half, but not really being able to contain the Royal onslaught.
Yeah, absolutely, Indira. They should have put the ball deep into it after it was 2019, rather than trying to run from their own goal line and making the mistake of a knock-on. As we see a sea of gold and blue, celebrating their victory, and the firecrackers, and not to be outdone, Trinity had the opportunity of getting it through this match when it was 20 points to 19. They had position, Sean. They should have put the ball down the park and then moved from there. And of course, they tried to move from their own goal line. There was a forward pass came in, and of course they paid the price for that. The Royal came back strongly, and the set of forwards, Royal set of forwards, you give them any inch, it'll be disaster. And having said that, they remain unbeaten and and they will go into the next, and they will face in a couple of weeks' time the next unbeaten team, St. Peter's. It'll be very interesting to see that game we're going to take. Trinity will face St. Peter's in the coming week.
It's everything to look forward to. Royal College have taken the Bradby very comfortably indeed. Any pressure at all in the second half. It did come down to an opportunity for Trinity College when they had good possession, but they just could not make it count. As Changa was saying, it really did come down to thinking rugby for Trinity College, throwing caution to the wind, yes, but also trying to play a territorial game, get up the park, play the game in the Royal half. They did that once or twice and it looked very successful. Unfortunately, could not make it stick. Royal for that part, far too clinical, far too efficient, far too disciplined. Put all the pressure, did all the work, and deservedly with the Bradby with a huge margin, a record score probably. For us, yeah, it's been a phenomenal story to sit down and talk the game. We're going to go to a commercial break. When we come back, presentation ceremony and the highlights as well.
fine touch there. That's a Trinity attack in the first few minutes. As full-time highlights, we'll see the penalty taken by just like a knife going through the butter. The conversion's good, and Royal take an early lead. As we see the second, that's a Trinity try. Number 1 prop forward has a field day, scoring 2 tries, and that's Trinity's reply through Vijay Tilaka. And that's the foul rush as usual. The Royal mean machine together. They're so mean to go over the line. That's next try. That's absolutely lovely pictures. Everywhere you see, every corner you see, it's a blue and gold. They have a reason to celebrate. They have been devastating play, and they have been fantastic this season. There is no doubt about that. And it's a season. From the next weekend, it'll be round 2 of the Singer League tournament that starts. Trinity will be facing St. Peter's at Pallekele, and it'll be another test of strength for Trinity, how they go about, as you see that huddle, as you see the hands coming through, and Royal, worthy winners, absolutely, and with the whole teams together, both teams together, that's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I just saw the Royal, I thought it's a Royal College team. No, it's a Royal Trinity, it's a Bradby teams, it's a Bradby teams that in the center, with a victory huddle. Oh, these pictures, Shano, sure, fantastic, aren't they?
Beautiful pictures. There's a lot about the game, all about the respect the players have for each other, and about the spirit of the game as well. It's the spirit of rugby that prevails. And all said and done, it comes down to what we do in the middle and how much we play against each other. We still respect each other. That's the discipline. That's what we've been brought up, and that's what the code is all about.
Yeah, I know, it's fantastic, because I would say there is no Royal team, there is no Trinity team, it's just the Bradby team. Fantastic.
Well said, Chango. Wonderful stories, wonderful pictures, wonderful sight at the end of this very, very hard series. Having said that, Royal College have done everything the right time in the right place. And we wish them well, because the Bradby is done and delivered now. The business of the Bradby is done. Royal have taken it quite comprehensively. Now the business of the Singer League comes to hand. The Royal are unbeaten. As you said, St. Peter's are also unbeaten on the other side. And when they meet, it will be the clash of the Titans to decide who will be the Singer League champions 2018.
So I think it boils down to 2 teams, St. Peter's and Royal. They are the 2 unbeaten sides so far. And it'll be interesting round 2. And I think Wesley beat Dharmaraja 2 days ago. And so Royal on top, I think they're on top, and Trinity somewhere around down, just one before the last, and they've all to play for. They got to play Isipatana, they got to play St. Peter's, Wesley, and Royal, of course, virtually they have only one more hurdle, that's St. Peter's. It'll be a good match, definitely.
Classic competition coming up for all of you, rugby fans, rugby hearts around this country and around the world. There has been a wonderful company for this Singer series. Singer, of course, have been instrumental in bringing the Bradby to us over the last 31 years. The 74th edition, Royal College, every reason to celebrate in the middle, their management, their staff, and Trinity College also there for the spirit of the things. Quite an outstanding picture, really. It's a picture which I think should be sent around the world after a big final, to be able to sit down, kneel down in prayer all together. Fabulous indeed, and makes us all feel very proud.
Absolutely, yes, definitely. Well done, Trinity, well done, Royal. That's fantastic. Handshakes all around. So on Ratmata, old boy Lion, 87, invisible side. As we prepare for the presentation right now, we can see all the old boys very keen, all on the field, trying to boost their morale up, keep them up, and of course Royal celebrating with the showers of blessings, showers of victory, and hugging each other, and they fully deserve it, Shano. There's no doubt about that. This side has played some absolutely fantastic Super Rugby right through the season so far.
As a team, as a unit, they have been quite outstanding. That's really the big secret. They've really stepped up the mark, and when required, have not been under pressure. For myself, they haven't been tested as yet. I thought Trinity might test them, so they didn't. It looks like St. Peter's might be the ones to test them and see what happens. Dampen any spirits. There's the Bradby Shield and Trinity Archers trophy. And everybody's braved the weather. We're sat here in a comfortable but warm place and dry, hopefully.
For a short period, Shano, we're going to go from here and have a long walk to the car park.
Yes.
You and I are going to have a shower.
That's a challenge in itself.
Yeah. And is that Mr. Mohan Pandit again? Mohan Pandit again? Is it? Yeah, that's right. I think Mohan Pandit again, chairman of Hales, and all Anandian, play rugby for Ananda, and also having chat with the chief guest Ravi Bandaranaike, the 81 skipper. Shano, he was a brilliant player. I had the pleasure of playing with him. And it's just that we lost him because he went took up a planting, and otherwise I think he's a cousin of Rajiv Bandaranaike. You would have heard about him. Mohan.
Trinity College under 18 team also on the park to begin the presentation ceremony.
It's good to see them enjoying themselves. The cooler climbs of Kandy, and
Wonderful side, Chango. Wonderful side. The kids enjoying themselves. Got the flares out, sparklers out. This is what it's all about. This is the spirit of Bradby. Wonderful pictures indeed.
oh, dancing in the alley. Well, lovely. What do you call the fireworks, or what do you call them, Shano?
Sparklers.
Sparklers. Okay, there you got the word. The Tuskers are using the sparklers to celebrate the Bradby victory. That's the Bradby Shield with the Sumitraji trophy, and it's getting wet. Everybody's waiting for the presentation, and as we saw the spectators and the old boys, the present boys, mothers, fathers, sisters, girlfriends, everybody dancing in the alley, and that should be the spirit of Bradby.
It certainly is, and it's a lot of respect for the game and for both schools, for the code of conduct, and what it really means to be a player, and what this game means to all of us. These rugby hearts, of course, around the world, take this, absorb it, and get to see better people, better citizens, and that's what the game does for us.
Check 1 2.
The crowd patiently waiting for the presentation awards. I'm sure the players must be waiting to grab hold of that. This will stay another year at Reed Avenue, and Trinity, of course, will go back to the drawing board for the rest of the season and see if they could make a mark of it and come back strongly next year. And Royal, meanwhile, I'm sure will go from strength to strength.
Because I rather think it's going to be a matter of academics now for Trinity College to try and work out what they could have done better and what their skills level should be. And it's all gone a little bit away from them in the first leg. They certainly brought it back in the second leg, and I thought they were going to win that second leg today. But it's just a little bit of unfortunate handling errors, which cost them, and perhaps a bit of thinking too, because they should have really played the territorial game, as Sangal said. Go into the corners and then try to risk the line out a lot better than the scrum. Because they knew he had in the loose, Royal was just ferocious. Azindura is down there with the presentation.
Check 1 2, testing 1 2 3. They're coming to you live from the Bradby Gallery Stadium. As Trinity College and Royal College rounded out from second leg of the Bradby Shield and down to the 74 for the spectacular results.
A very good evening and a warm welcome, and we have just concluded the second leg of the Bradby Shield Encounter 2018, the 74th of its kind to happen here at the Bradby Stadium with Trinity College and Royal College. Welcome to the presentation ceremony. I have some very important people right behind me. I have our chief guest, Mr. Ravi Bandaranaike, proud Lion and skipper for Trinity College from 1981. And also with him, we have representing Singer Sri Lanka, the chairman himself, Mr. Mohan Pandithage. A very warm welcome to the presentation party. And we also have Principal of Royal College, Mr. B.A. Ratna, and the Prefect of Games, Mr. M.A.M. Riaz joining us. And the Principal, of course, of the hosting school for the second leg, Trinity College, Principal Andrew Fowler-Watt, and the Prefect of Games, Sean De Silva. Proud to have all of you here as you tune in on rupavahini.lk and everybody in the grounds over here. Time to present, first and foremost, as the rain is going to come down super hard on us, we start off with the under-18s for the Simitri Arachi Trophy. I'd like to call upon our chief guest to do the honors of presenting the Simitri Arachi Trophy 2018. Goes out to, ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the Simitri Arachi Trophy 2018 at the 74th Bradby Shield Encounter, Royal College. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for the big one, the 74th Bradby Shield Encounter. I'd like to call upon the chief guest to do the honors once again of presenting it this evening with a hard-fought game in Colombo and absolutely tough conditions here in Kandy. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the winners of the 74th Bradby Shield Encounter, Royal College. Well, that's it from the center, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to throw you back to the comm box to wind things up on Rupavahini as we end the telecast of the 74th Bradby Shield Encounter.
Thank you very much, Inu, for a wonderful presentation. Delightful for the chief guest and Chairman Mr. Mohan Pandithage to be present when this little bit of history was made, a little bit of rugby history, world history. And then, of course, the Bradby Shield, in no uncertain terms, taken home down to Reed Avenue by Royal College. What a clinical display of rugby from this very, very strong Royal side. The ROYA, Royal College, adding a lot more meaning to everything in life. An elevated Royal team standing up, screaming and shouting, and rightfully so. Wonderful story, wonderful script, wonderful performance, and a level of efficiency that hasn't been seen before. Royal currently the #1 team in the single league as well. That one game come as we were talking about it. But today, and in Colombo as well, the Bradby Shield has been a comprehensive story for Royal College. Trinity, for their part, tried not very hard in the first leg, but in the second leg were a lot better and played a lot better, showed a lot more heart. Unfortunately, weren't able to win that second leg. Had they won that, it would have been a brilliant story. But having said all of these things, it is the Bradby Shield. The 74th edition has just concluded, and Royal College have been far too strong in every department. They've completely outplayed Trinity, and as Changa and Indra commentary said, it's a wonderful story to be able to just try to absorb the pressure, absorb the atmosphere as the players are greeted, hugged by their parents, their fans, the colleagues, the schoolmates. What a beautiful story. What a beautiful sight. What a grand Bradby it has been, Changa. What a wonderful story for rugby in this country.
Yeah, absolutely. Not to be outdone, Trinity fought well. They fought with the limited resources. I thought they had plenty of possession in the first few minutes, but couldn't convert into points. But they came back strongly. Shano, there was a glimpse of hope, a light at the end of the tunnel. 20 points to 19. They thought they could go with a win. but Royal definitely spoiled the party. They had other ideas. That speaks of a champion team. That they were very strong, came in strongly. Trinity may have taken the wrong option by trying to run the ball. As you see, Royal College team celebrating the Bradby with their hands, with their coach, Dushan Liuke, former Sri Lanka skipper, an absolutely fantastic coach. And he's been with Royal for a long, long time. And now, this year, he's taken over the reins as a coach, and an old boy at that.
Well, exactly. I mean, it's a wonderful trip for Luque. Former player, captain, Sri Lanka captain, and now in charge of Royal College in his destiny, and has done so well. His clinical efficiency is spread amongst the side. He's a great coach, a good player, and more importantly, a good man. And when you have that combination, it's very difficult to go wrong. And we wish him well for the rest of the league. And more importantly now for Royal College, the celebrations will carry on today. I rather think the celebrations for about 2 more days. And they go back to Reed Avenue, sit down again, have a look at what they have to do with the league and how they have to absorb that as a story. So all good things, as they say, for Royal College, wonderful indeed. And for Trinity College, as Changa said, it looked strong in the second half, and it showed glimpses of what Trinity are actually capable of, and we wish them well with the rest of the league as well. Celebrations all round for all of us on Rugby watching around the world on the live stream. Thank you very much for the company. Absorb these pictures and see what celebrations really mean. Hard work coming to good work. Hard work translating into tries, and hard work translating into Bradby and victory to take home. These boys will have a really good time, I rather think. Thank you very much for the company. For myself, from SW Chang and from Inura, thank you indeed. We'll see you on the other side. It's really soon. Cheers. Goodbye.
Teams, Royal of